and welcome to my channel. I'm the Angry Simmer, and today's video is the fourth video in the Spooky Week series. I'm pretty excited about this. I've been watching Hocus Pocus as I've been cleaning the house, so I'm in the mood. I'm in the Halloween mood, and that's awesome for me because I don't usually get into the Halloween mood. I kind of prefer Christmas. Not kind of, I really prefer Christmas, but this year for some reason, I think maybe because we've been watching more Halloween movies and we've been going to trunk or treats, I'm in the Halloween mood. I'm excited. This weekend we're going to a thing called the Apple Butter Festival here in the greater St. Louis area. It's actually in a town called Kimswick. It's pretty fantastic. At least my mother-in-law and I and my stepmom are going. So we'll probably be buying some more Halloween decorations or things like that. It is kind of like a fall festival where artisans bring the things that they make. And last year I actually ended up buying collars for my dogs that were beautiful handmade leather collars with stamped metal tags on them. They don't hang off, they're technically like just attached to the leather, that had their names on it, but my female managed to pull hers off of her neck and chew it up. I don't know what that dog's teeth are made out of, but they're not normal teeth, I'll say that much. But that's not the only, there's so many cool things down there, and it's just, it's gonna be a good ramp up to Halloween. Just making these videos has been, and I think that's part of the reason I'm enjoying Halloween a little bit more this year. This one in particular, this vampire that I'm making, I really get into the idea of a backstory of vampires being really, really far back. They were 15th century or 3rd century, something crazy. Now that would have to make them, African or Asian. So this Victorian lady clearly isn't. I made her as pale as all get out. So she's probably not from Africa. But anyways, I just love the idea of this person who has lived all these years and has collected clothing from all around and styles from all around, and she's decided to wear whatever she feels like, whether it be a Victorian gown or a Renaissance era gown or modern clothing. She's just gonna do what she wants because she's been around to see all the things that the world has been through, kind of like Wolverine from the X-Men, which happens to be my favorite X-Men, so probably why I like my characters to have a great background. I do end up usually putting them in Victorian era morning clothing. I don't know why that is. It just works for me. It seems a little gothic, a little spooky, and I enjoy it. And this one in particular, I don't know. I'm obsessed with her. I think she's really cool. In my mind, she decided to be a vampire because she wanted to have that experience, but she wants to be a good vampire. She doesn't want to be mean or kill anybody or be ruthless. She's not, Bathsheba or anything. That's wrong. It was one of Henry VIII's daughters who, murdered all the non-Catholics that I'm thinking of. But anyways, sorry, my history class was not all that great in high school. So I forget names of stuff Bloody Mary, that's her name. Jesus. Why is that so hard to think of, especially around Halloween? Anyways, but no, she's not that kind of character. This is a nice vampire. She's playful and interesting and really educated and kind of a little bit what was that girl's name? I'm blanking today. And the funny part is I've had my coffee. I've had a full cup of coffee before I'm doing this voiceover. So there's no excuse for my brain not working. I think I mentioned this the other day. Sorry, my mother-in-law's texting me. Anywho, it's not Adele. Adelaide. I think I'm a little obsessed with that movie. What do you guys think? Comment below if I should maybe watch some other movies. But that's such a good movie. It's so crazy, and they make it seem like it's a normal everyday occurrence, and they put some sort of science to it, so it makes it seem like it could really happen, and it was incredible. And the things that could, if you never watched this movie, sorry, spoilers, but the thing that happens with her running away and knowing that the government would experiment on her if they knew this is what happened, that's so crazy to me. And I just love the movie. Anyways, and I love the fact that her one-time lover got married and she ends up falling in love with his son. And like, there's all this drama about does the old man still love her? Does she still love the old man? And really, he's just head over heels in love with his wife, and it's beautiful. And, you know, she helped him find a way to love her better. And it was, I just love it. It's a love story. It's a thriller. I love it. Okay, I'm going to stop saying I love it. I'm so happy today. This is so strange. Usually I'm cranky. And I got up this morning about 7:40. I fed the dogs, exercised them, came back in, had my breakfast, watched the news, watched a lot of news clips on my phone actually, and cleaned the house, and somehow none of that got me down. I think it's because I have moved from from pumpkin spice to peppermint mocha for my coffee creamer, and that in my mind like triggers it's Christmas time, it's time to be happy, it's time to plan stuff. But also I just had a great day yesterday. My mother-in-law and I went out. Our plan was to go to Costco. That was the trip we had planned, but I wanted to go to Old Navy as well because they've got these velvet items of clothing that they're coming out with, and I wanted to see it in person. There's something about seeing the garment at the store versus online, because I do a whole lot of online shopping. Surprise, surprise. But I saw it on their website, and I'm like, this thing looks crazy. I've got to see it in person. I've got to touch it. Which, by the way, this swimsuit looks velvet. That's crazy to me. So we were just supposed to go see that dress and go to Costco. And it went from that to, we stopped at Panera Bread to have lunch because by the time my mother-in-law got there, I was really hungry. And then, the next thing we went to, we went over to Fenton. And then we were supposed to go from Panera Bread directly to Old Navy, but we ended up going into Ulta Beauty and spending a ton of money on Christmas gifts and ourselves. And my mother-in-law got her face waxed for the first time and got color matched. It was kind of fun. And I got a full face of makeup put on just for fun, And then from there we went to Lowe's, that's directly across from that Ulta, because I wanted to show her that they had all the Halloween, like the cool inflatables up and on sale. And then they also had the Christmas display set up. If you're in the St. Louis area, to the Fenton Lowe's, it's pretty cool because they've got like a Christmas tree like you were outdoors set up inside already, and I love it. If you love Christmas as much as I do, you should check that out. And then also the Apple Butter Festival, because we all know that's just basically fall and Christmas in a giant festival with good food. Anyway, so from Lowe's we finally went to Old Navy, which hurt because I had to pass Starbucks up on the way, and I really wanted a peppermint mocha. And we went there and we shopped and got some more Christmas presents, even though the only thing we were supposed to do in there was to go in, see the jumpsuits, and see the dress that's supposed to be in velvet, and they weren't there yet. They didn't come to the store probably until next week. And then we finally went to Costco, and we called my husband because I had made some chili in the crock pot. And little known fact, I was a vegetarian for 11 years, so I can't really make anything with meat in it successfully. I did know that you should cook the meat first before you can crock pot, so there's that. But I didn't know that tomato sauce went in chili, and so I literally put unsoaked pinto beans in a crock pot with water, turmeric, paprika. So basically I was making weird curry. So 2 pounds of meat, 1 pound of beans, and turmeric and paprika and water and chicken stock and sour cream and cornstarch. And my husband's like, this is awful. So I told him, let's go to Olive Garden for dinner because it's cold and I want soup. And he was like, no, you guys go. You have fun, you have girl time, but bring me back soup. And so that was my awesome day that I spent most of this Halloween video talking about. But we are coming up on the screenshots. As you can see, I'm showing you her face and things like that. before we get going. And then, yeah, she will have a house build tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. If you like what you saw, hit the like button, subscribe to see more, and comment and let me know what you liked. And if you didn't like it, I'm sorry. Enjoy. Bye, guys. Happy Halloween.